All right, welcome back. Today we're gonna dive deep into the world of MrBeast.
Oh yeah,
the YouTube Titan who's kind of like cracked the code.
he's huge.
To online success.
Yeah.
Now you might be thinking,
Huge.
what can I mention listeners' general field based on their submitted sources, for example, marketer, a writer, an aspiring entrepreneur, learn from a guy who like does crazy stunts and gives away money. But trust me on this. This deep dive is packed with insights that I think go way beyond just YouTube.
Right.
We are dissecting an interview he did with Think Media.
Think Media, yeah.
And
they're great.
And it's full of golden nuggets about building an audience and crafting compelling content and really understanding kind of like the psychology behind what makes people click and watch and engage.
Yeah, I mean, what's fascinating is that MrBeast, he doesn't attribute his success to luck or algorithms.
Really?
He's adamant that it all boils down to knowledge and this kind of relentless pursuit of improvement. In fact, he boldly claims that he could start a brand new channel today.
Wow.
And hit 20 million subscribers.
Really?
In just 6 months.
Okay. I'll admit, I was...
Now, I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
But he's not just being provocative. He's actually mentored other creators and has seen them achieve incredible results by applying these same principles.
Oh, wow.
That he uses. He calls it the 100 video challenge.
All right.
And it's all about embracing this kind of messy process of learning and refining your craft.
Right.
And here's the kicker.
Okay.
He's upfront about the fact that those first videos are probably going to be terrible.
So it's not about being perfect.
But that's the point.
Right. You just got to get started.
It's about pushing past that initial resistance.
Right.
That fear of imperfection.
Yeah.
And using those early attempts as kind of a springboard for growth.
That's actually super encouraging because sometimes I get so caught up in wanting things to be perfect that I never even get started. But I'm curious, what kind of improvement should someone actually expect to see over those 100 videos?
Yeah.
Is it just about getting more comfortable on camera? Or are there specific things they should be focusing on?
He doesn't lay out a rigid formula.
Okay.
But he emphasizes a few key areas.
Yeah.
First, he talks about nailing those first 10 seconds of your video.
Okay.
With YouTube's autoplay feature.
Yeah.
You've got this tiny window to grab someone's attention.
Oh, I've heard about this.
And make them want to keep watching.
This 10-second rule or something.
Yeah.
But isn't that super specific?
It's definitely crucial for platforms like YouTube.
Really apply to other types of content?
But the underlying principle, I think, applies across the board.
Oh, interesting.
You need to immediately capture your audience's attention no matter what medium you're using.
Okay.
And for MrBeast, those first 10 seconds are all about delivering on the promise that you made in your title and thumbnail.
So it's like your title
exceeding expectations.
and thumbnail are the bait. Yeah. But those first 10 seconds are where you reel them in.
Exactly.
You make them bite.
Yeah.
Speaking of titles and thumbnails, MrBeast has some pretty strong opinions about how to make them irresistible.
Yeah.
He's all about short, impactful titles, ideally under 50 characters.
Keep it short.
That spark curiosity and trigger an emotional response. Yeah. He even suggests.
And he even suggests
using extreme opinions or bold claims.
Yeah, using extreme opinions.
Like here in your titles and thumbnails to really
grab attention. But, and this is a big but.
All right, you can't just...
You have to be able to back up those claims.
Trick people into clicking.
Give them the video.
You've got to give them a reason to stay.
You can't just use clickbait tactics
for sure.
and then not deliver.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for losing trust in viewers.
Right. It's about delivering real value.
Right.
Not just chasing views, but how does he actually define define value in the context of his content.
Yeah.
Because his videos are full of these crazy stunts and challenges.
Yeah.
Which are super integral.
Super entertaining.
Yeah.
But is that all there is to it? Is there something more? He's definitely a master of entertainment.
Yeah.
But there's more to it than just spectacle.
Okay.
He talks about creating an immersive experience.
Yeah.
For viewers, something that keeps them hooked and coming back for more.
I'm starting to see how this all ties back.
It's about going beyond just meeting expectations.
Yeah.
And delivering something truly memorable.
To his philosophy of knowledge being the key to success.
Right.
He's not just throwing out random tips.
Yeah.
He's applying a deep understanding.
He is
of what makes people tick.
And this is where his binge-watching philosophy comes into play. He's not just creating individual videos.
Okay.
He's crafting an experience.
So he's thinking about how the videos
that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats.
We're together.
Wanting to see what happens next.
Yeah, okay.
And this ties into a point. He makes that challenges conventional YouTube wisdom.
Okay, is this where he says that?
He prefers quality over quantity.
You don't have to upload all the time.
Yes.
Wait, so he's saying that uploading consistently? Which is what everyone seems to preach.
Right, which is what everyone says you got to do.
Is actually a bad thing.
He argues that.
Yeah.
It's better to release fewer videos that are truly exceptional than to constantly churn out content.
Yeah.
That's just okay.
Oh.
And this goes against the grain of what a lot of creators are told.
Right, yeah.
But his approach is rooted in a deep understanding of how the algorithm and more importantly human psychology works.
So instead of trying to game the system with constant uploads, he's focusing on creating content so good.
He's creating,
that the algorithm has no choice.
That the algorithm has to promote it.
But to promote it.
Exactly.
That's actually a pretty brilliant strategy, especially in the long run.
It is.
But I'm curious, what does he consider high quality?
Yeah.
Is it all about
Well, he definitely emphasizes production value.
Yeah.
But it's not just
Yeah.
about flashy visuals. It's about crafting a cohesive narrative,
right.
creating moments that stick with the viewer and delivering on the promises you made in those first 10 seconds.
So it's about the whole package,
Right.
the hook,
Yes.
the storytelling, the production, the editing, and most importantly, the value.
And the value you provide to the viewer. He's really thinking about the entire experience from the moment someone clicks on his thumbnail to the moment they finish the video.
And that attention to detail. That commitment to exceeding expectations.
Inspiring, actually.
Is what sets him apart.
It makes you realize that success
It's not about settling for good enough.
Isn't just about luck. It's about pushing yourself to create something truly exceptional.
We're following the same formula as everyone else.
Wow.
It's about putting in the work,
Right.
understanding your audience, and constantly striving to be better.
And this brings us to one of the most surprising things MrBeast reveals in this interview.
Okay.
His perspective on subscribers and views.
Okay.
He basically says that focusing on those metrics
Wait, hold on.
as the primary goal,
He's saying it's
missing the point entirely.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused here. Can you break that down for me?
Well, he doesn't dismiss subscribers and views entirely.
Yeah.
But he sees them as kind of like byproducts of creating exceptional content.
Okay.
Not the end goal in themselves.
I see. So instead of chasing,
right, it's like he's playing a different game altogether.
He's focused on building something bigger.
Exactly.
But how does that actually translate into actionable steps? Like what's he aiming for if not subscribers and views?
He's much more interested in the kind of long-term impact of his content.
Okay.
He talks about building businesses, pursuing philanthropic ventures, and ultimately shaping the future of entertainment.
So YouTube is more like a tool for him, a launching pad
Right.
for these bigger aspirations.
Okay.
That's pretty mind-blowing.
It is.
It makes you rethink the whole idea.
It makes you,
of what it means to be successful on the platform.
Yeah.
Like it's not just about.
And he stresses the importance of building a strong network surrounding yourself with people.
So finding people
who can provide honest feedback,
who can give you
and push you to improve.
Honest feedback.
He even mentions that some of the best feedback comes from people roasting your videos.
Oh, interesting.
Not in a mean-spirited way,
right?
But in a way that helps you identify weaknesses and blind spots.
So it's not about surrounding yourself with yes people.
Yeah.
It's about finding those who will challenge you and help you grow.
And help you grow.
That actually reminds me of something he said earlier about constantly seeking out ways to elevate his content.
Yes.
He's not afraid to experiment, to try new things and to learn from his mistakes.
Exactly. And that ties back to his emphasis on the 100 video challenge.
Right.
It's about embracing that ongoing process of learning and pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone.
So it's always about improving.
He even talks about drawing inspiration from other creators.
Oh, okay.
But with a twist.
Okay.
He doesn't just copy what's already working.
Gotcha.
He dissects it. Figures out how to make it 100 times better.
Wow.
And then puts his unique spin on it.
So it's about learning from the best, but then innovating and pushing the boundaries even further.
He's
constantly raising the bar, both for himself and for the entire YouTube community.
Yeah, the whole community.
But I'm curious, how does he actually go about improving existing ideas? Is there a specific?
He doesn't lay out a step-by-step formula.
Okay.
But he emphasizes the importance of understanding the core elements that make a video successful, and then finding ways to amplify those elements.
Gotcha.
He gives an example of seeing a popular video format and thinking, how can I take this and crank it up to 11?
Wow.
It's about pushing the limits of creativity.
Wow. So it's not just about
and production value.
Doing what everyone else is doing.
Right.
It's about
to deliver something truly extraordinary.
Finding your own unique angle.
Right.
And then executing.
And then executing it.
With excellence.
With excellence.
And that takes us back.
And takes us back.
To this idea of providing value. It's not enough to just entertain.
You have to give people a reason.
You have to give them a reason.
To keep watching, to subscribe.
Just to share our content.
And he's not afraid to invest heavily in his craft. He pours every penny he makes back into his videos.
Great.
Constantly seeking out ways to improve his production quality,
wow.
his editing, and his storytelling.
That's reassuring to hear.
But he also emphasizes that you don't need a massive budget.
Because not everyone
has
millions of dollars to throw around.
Right.
But how does he manage to create such high quality videos?
He stresses the importance of
without breaking the bank.
Resourcefulness and creativity.
Okay.
Finding clever ways to work within your constraints and maximizing the impact of every dollar you spend.
Okay.
He even points out that some of his most popular videos were made on a shoestring budget.
So it's not about the money. It's about the ingenuity.
It's about the
and the dedication.
The dedication and ingenuity
you due to the process.
Yes.
It's about finding ways to tell compelling stories and create engaging experiences. Regardless of your budget. And this leads us.
Exactly. He even suggests that sometimes the simplest ideas executed well
to a crucial point he makes
can be the most effective.
Okay.
It's about stripping away all the bells and whistles
about the future of YouTube
and focusing on those core elements
and its potential
that make your content unique and engaging.
Impact on culture.
And this leads us to a crucial point.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting about the future of YouTube.
I've heard him talk about
and its potential impact on culture.
How he believes YouTube will eventually become bigger.
He does.
Than television ever was.
He believes that.
But how does he?
YouTube will eventually become bigger than television ever was. He believes that YouTube empowers creators to build direct connections with their audience.
So it's about cutting out,
free from the constraints of traditional media,
the middleman, and having complete control over your content and your message.
But what does that mean for the viewers? For the people consuming?
He envisions a future where YouTube is the primary source of entertainment information and education.
So it's almost like
a platform where creators have the power to shape culture,
this alternate reality,
and influence the world.
Where YouTube is the main source of everything.
It is.
That's
it's a pretty bold vision.
Pretty bold vision.
But I can see how his own channel is kind of a microcosm.
I can see how that would
of that future
appealing to some people.
He's not just creating videos. He's building a community.
Right. It's like
a movement, a brand.
Yeah.
That extends far beyond the platform itself.
His own little world.
Right.
And this is
where his ambition
really shines through.
He doesn't just want to be successful on YouTube.
Yeah.
He wants to use his platform to make a real difference in the world.
It's inspiring to hear him talk about his commitment to creating content that not only entertains but also educates.
But also educates and inspires.
It inspires.
He's not just creating videos.
Yeah, he's
building a legacy, making silly videos.
Right.
He's trying to actually make a difference.
Right. And that brings us back to one of the most powerful messages he leaves us with. The idea that success is ultimately a product of knowledge and dedication.
This is where the 10,000 hour rule comes into play. Right?
Yeah.
The idea that it takes that much dedicated practice to truly master a craft.
Right.
But is he saying that everyone needs to put in 10,000 hours?
He's not saying everyone needs to clock in 10,000 hours specifically
to be successful on YouTube.
But he does highlight the importance of deliberate practice and continuous improvement. He talks about investing every ounce of his energy into learning and refining his craft.
So he's really
surrounding himself with the best people,
all in,
constantly seeking out feedback.
Yeah, he's not,
and basically pouring his entire being into his work,
doing anything halfway.
Right.
So it's about that intensity, that relentless pursuit of excellence.
It's about that intensity, that relentless pursuit.
He's putting in the time
of excellence.
He's completely immersed.
He's not just putting in the time.
And the process
is completely immersed.
But is that level of dedication sustainable
in the process
for everyone?
But is that level of dedication?
Like he even admits to
struggling with burnout.
Well, he's incredibly self-aware
and work-life balance,
and acknowledges that his approach isn't for everyone.
Right.
He's open about the sacrifices he's made.
Yeah, I think it's
the mental and emotional toll that comes with this level of commitment.
Good to acknowledge that this is an extreme example.
It is.
And what works for him
is
not work for everyone.
And it's important.
So it's a good reminder
to define what success means to you.
That success often comes with a price.
And what you're willing to give up to achieve it.
And it's important to
he's not presenting himself as this superhuman.
Define what success means to you.
Who's immune to the challenges of building
and what you're willing to give up.
A massive online presence.
To see it. He's vulnerable.
He's not presenting himself as this superhuman who's immune to the challenges of building.
Even in his extreme dedication.
A massive online presence. He makes you believe that maybe you could achieve something amazing too.
Right.
If you were willing to put in the work.
And that's what makes this deep dive so valuable.
Right.
It's not just about
and that's what makes this deep dive so valuable.
YouTube strategies.
It's not just about learning YouTube strategies.
It's
about tapping into that mindset of continuous improvement.
Tapping into that mindset.
Pushing beyond your comfort zone.
Of continuous improvement.
And embracing the power of knowledge and dedication.
Pushing beyond your comfort zone.
It's about approaching your craft with that same level.
Embracing the power of knowledge.
Of passion and commitment, but regardless of what you're creating.
It's about approaching your craft with that same level of passion and commitment.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you're creating.
And that brings us back to his core message.
So what does this all mean?
Success is not about luck. It's about knowledge.
For you.
And the relentless pursuit of excellence.
Even if you're not trying to build...
It's about finding your unique voice, your style.
The next YouTube empire.
And then pushing yourself to be better every single day.
MrBeast's insights offer a blueprint for success.
It's about exceeding expectations, delivering value.
In any creative field.
And creating something that leaves a lasting impact.
It's about embracing the journey, learning from your mistakes, and constantly striving to be better. It's about finding those areas where you want to grow.
What does this all mean for you?
Those skills you want to master.
Even if you're not trying to build.
And maybe, just maybe, it's about
the next YouTube empire.
Challenging yourself to embark on your own version of the 100 video challenge.
MrBeast's insights offer a blueprint for success in any creative field.
Even if it's not with video.
It's about embracing the journey, learning from your mistakes.
What would it look like?
And constantly striving to be better.
To dedicate yourself to a period of intense learning and creation.
It's about finding those areas where you want to grow, those skills you want to master.
You're pushing yourself to improve with every step.
And maybe, just maybe, it's about challenging yourself to embark.
Think about those goals you've been putting off.
On your own version.
Yeah.
Of the 100 video challenge.
Those projects you've been dreaming about.
Even if it's not with video.
What if you apply?
What would it look like to dedicate yourself
MrBeast's principles
to a period of intense learning
and create,
pushing yourself to improve with every step?
The results might just surprise you.
Think about those goals you've been putting off, those projects you've been dreaming about.
Thanks for joining us.
What if you applied MrBeast's principles to those aspirations?
And for this deep dive,
the results might just surprise you.
Into the world of MrBeast.
Yeah.
We hope you're leaving feeling inspired, motivated, and ready to create something truly extraordinary.